just check. Yeah, I got it switched on this time. Right. Hello and welcome to Elite Dangerous Beta 3.02. Now, some of you were no doubt watching a little bit earlier where it was basically one fuck up after another, not least 20 minutes with me not realising I'd switched the microphone off. So basically I'm going to junk that, because on top of everything we then had the forced abandonment, so to speak, because of a new update that needed to be implemented. Now, I have no idea what this update is, because it's still showing as beta 3.02, so must have done something, but I haven't got a clue what. Right, so what we are going to do then is, as I say, start all over again. So you will have seen the time in an Eagle. Now, I haven't got rid of the ASP and exchanged it for an Eagle. I still have the ASP. It is back at Azerbaijan City in Eranin. And what I am currently doing is trying to find somewhere that sells upgrades for the Eagle to make it an all-out combat ship. Now, I found some pretty good ones. Some were at the Sellers Primus and some were at Styx. The problem is that one upgrade I couldn't find was an upgraded power plant, and I badly needed it because as you can see, I'm already using 117% of all my of power, so I have to sort out my priorities just to make sure that everything's working okay. And for some reason the cargo hatch never has its priority saved, so you have to constantly keep setting it to, well, I've set it to 5, but 5 doesn't seem to be showing up anywhere. So there you go. And the frame shift drive should be at 5 as well, so I don't know, maybe if stuff's at 5 that means that it's not being used. But that works because, well, the weapons are not deployed, you know, they're not using any power anyway, so I should be okay. But the upgrades that I had, which I've since had to get rid of quite a few of them, meant that I was having to shut off pretty much everything. The only things that weren't switched off were thrusters, life support, frame shift drive and sensors. Everything else was shut off, so yeah, that was rather forced on me. So my priority is to find a decent power supply or power plant for this ship. And because of the poxy fucking hateful random placement of upgrade parts, I'm having a bit of a tough time finding it. It wasn't at Styx, so we came here to open, shock horror, it's not here either. So I've already bought some cargo. I have 4 tons of animal meat. I've already set my course, which is Ovid, and we are going to head there. So let's go. Yes, I saw that stuttering as well.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frame shift charge detected.
I'm sure that's not right. Every time you target another ship, it always says frame shift charge detected, even though, I mean, there's no way he'll be charging his frame shift drive. He's still seriously mass locked. Anyway, let's see if we can get here without any incidents.
Scan detected.
Right, no longer mass locked, let's go.
Drive charging.
Trying to remember the docking station here, Romanenko, isn't it? Hello. We'll soon find out. Jesus Christ, the fucking stuttering is horrendous. It's worse in Beta 3 than it is in Beta 2. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, yeah, it really fucking does. Right. Fuck's sake, where is it? Oh, Bradfield Orbital, no wonder I couldn't find it. Right, here we go. I have a feeling Romanenko is actually the station that I've just left. Oh, something I haven't done is show you my status, so there you go. No need for me to talk you through it really, plus I'm getting quite close to this place now, so it's best that I actually be facing the right direction. There's a useful tip there for you, if ever there was one. Chances of this place having what I'm after are slim at best. Now, what's the betting that interdictions now are as scarce as hell? They always are once additional updates are done to beta versions. There are plenty in beta 3, there were plenty in beta 2. Once you got to beta 2.01 or 3.01 now, they all but disappeared.
Request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines
Right.
disengaged.
Sell our animal meat. Not making a huge profit on it, but we're making a profit. I really need to have my ASP back in action sooner rather than later. I've got to get this poxy thing sorted out. Right, have a look and see what's here. I suspect I already know the answer. Right. Oh, what a fucking surprise. And that is the only upgrade I'm looking for at the moment. Tell you something else I keep forgetting to do. Yeah, I haven't put my white mohawk paint job on. There we go. And also forgot to... something I forgot to mention, I got rid of my discovery scanner because I don't plan on doing any sort of discovery work with the Eagle. This, when it is finally ready, is just going to be for combat. So yeah, that's not needed, so I can make use of that with, you know, something that I might actually use. Well, I will use a fuel scoop, but not on this ship. Frameshift drive interdictor is unlikely to be used, but a shield cell bank, excuse me, will be used. So, yeah. But I'm not getting it yet because I need that power plant before I do anything else. Right, so, shock horror, fuck all here. Let's take a look at our next destination, which is going to be Hercules. Now if I go there, will I then be able to get to no, okay. Can't, in that case, Magic is going to be my next place. That's an agricultural one. What do they buy in? Bollocks. I thought they were going to buy in machinery, but come on, these two systems are close by. They've got to buy in something from each other. Fucking. Okay, so medicines get sent there. That's it. Right. What medicines? Agri? No. Must be basic, yeah. Okay, basic medicines it is. Tell you what I'm doing, let's see if there are any bulletin board missions to Magek. If there are, I'll make much more than, here we go, light cargo must reach Magek. Shell 1 hub, that's the station I need to go to. Right, take it. That's going somewhere else, and those two are no good. Right, so I'll take 1 ton of these. Now I don't have much time, well actually no, to lie, we do have a reasonable amount of time, but these new missions seem to be a bit more sensitive, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful. Beta 2, I was just able to, like, you know, fast about and, you know, do whatever. Here, I don't have that luxury.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frame shift charge detected.
That's got to be a fuck up there every time you target another ship. There's no way his frameshift drive would be active there. It is mass lock still.
detected.
Now, this old Eagle isn't very heat efficient at the moment, so I don't really want to be doing that too much. But here we go, let's see what they have. Now, I highly doubt they'll have anything here, but after this place is 14 Hercules, and well, there used to be a lot there. Of course, everything has now been changed, so I have no idea if that's still the case, but let's hope so, eh? This is quite close. And one thing I am hoping to show, if I get an interdiction, is the fact that it no longer means that you are definitely going to be stopped. You can escape interdictions now. And I've managed to do it the last 3 or 4 times that I've had one, which is pretty good considering at one point I had it while my Eagle was having all of its power issues. So I wouldn't have stood a chance if I you know, hadn't managed to escape it. Don't like going through those rings. I may need to, because I can't be asked to fly around them.
Request granted. Scan detected.
Well, a bit of an unorthodox way of entering. We still got him. Stuttering while in the station, yeah, really great. So the work that Nvidia did by making the new drivers with the SLI profile has now been completely undone. Good, eh? Right. Oh, Christ. Now that's the second time it's done that. There seems to be some fuck up with sorting or, you know, delivering cargo. Every time I've gone to deliver it, it then disconnects me. And now, 'cause it's still in my cargo hold, now I should be able to do it. Yeah, that's stupid, but at least now we're in here so we can get straight to finding out that they don't have fuck all here. There you go. Yeah, they really do have fuck all here. Right, well, let's check the bulletin board, see what mission this is. Okay, no, I'm not going there. So I have to go and regular old commodities, but 14 Hercules is where I'm going, and it looks like it's it looks like I can't do fuck all with this system. It needs to be discovered and it has to be explored, and I can't do that because I haven't got a fucking discovery thing module in my ship. Back we go. Incidentally, you can see Eranin there, you see the icon next to it that tells you that you have a ship stored there. So, in case you forget that you know where your ships are, there they are. I mean, you have other ways of being able to find them, but this one on the map is one of them. So you can't check the system view of anywhere that you haven't got the data for. I'll tell you what, see if I can buy it. No, I can buy it for V1090 Hercules. Alright, back we go. You know, I'm getting a bit fucked up with this. How many jumps do I have to take in order to get back to Eranin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 according to that one, but that's the economic route. What's the fastest route? Same fucking one. Ovid to Opala to Ibutis to Eranin. It cost me a fair bit in fuel, but I'll be able to more than make up for it when I take the asp. Because I've had a gutful of trying to find this fucking thing. Right, we'll do that then. Ovid first. What do they buy at Opala? Not Opala, at Eranin. Medicines, don't they? Didn't I just bring a load here though? Yeah. They got... Oh, I've still got 1 ton of it in my cargo hold. Big fucking deal. Oh well. Alright. So whatever that important update was, it certainly didn't sort out the rather ridiculous issue with the bulletin board missions.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So knowing Frontier Developments, it sorted out something like, you know, there's a 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance that if you take an Anaconda into a space station which has a federal dropship here coming into land just as you exit hyperspace, it might reduce your speed slower than it should. They'll fix that, but fixing the bulletin board thing, no, they'll leave that for now. They've got their priorities sorted out, haven't they? That was actually the first Federation dropship I've seen. Still have no intention of getting one. Fucking Federation ship, no thank you. Right, let's go.
Drive charging.
Right, next system, where can we go now? So parlour, isn't it? Yep, right.
Drive charging.
Heat level at 98. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now though. Not going all the way back to Eranin. Eranin is a high-tech system. Let's give it one last go. Once the ship's cooled down a bit. I have a feeling 59 is as cool as it's going to get, so here we go.
Charging.
Now we can actually dock somewhere. Eranin Enterprise. Here we come. Suspect I'm going to need to shell out a fair bit for my fuel. Okay, here we are.
Request granted. Scan detected. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
Right,
Engines disengaged.
let's see what we have here. 112 to refuel. Well, and if I sell my medicines here, I'll make a loss of 24. I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's see if they have anything. Oh, what a fucking surprise. There's no point in me looking at any other upgrades because they're just going to be an even greater drain on my power usage, which is already, you know, at 117%, so it's also not put my paint job back on. Right, well, shock horror, that was a waste of fucking time. So, Eranin it is. And I really can't bother to see if they got anything else I can take.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Avoid unnecessary delays and destruction.
No frame shift drive detected this time. Oh yeah, he just barged in front of me. Oh, you fucking cunt. He's barged him out of the way and all.
Frame shift charge detected.
Well, get out of the way, you. Here we go. Azaban, and that's definitely where we're going to be going. Oh, I'm getting the fucking slingshot thing. I doubt I'll make enough to pay off the fuel for this trip, but that long one that took me to Eranin,
Scan detected.
yeah, my 1 ton of basic medicines probably will pay that one off, so I might have lost too much on this trip, which is probably just as well because it was a total fucking waste of time. What the fuck? Did I forget to get my docking permission? Yes, I did. Fucking hell, how many times have I done that? Oh no, I'll wait before I can get the request, can't I?
Request
Oh, there we
prompted.
go. Alright. I've done that way too many times than I care to count, but I think this is the first time I've done it in any of my videos. So there you go, another fuck up first for you. And you saw it live. What a fucking prick. I've also forgot to put my landing gear down.
Landing gear not deployed.
I'll be so glad when I'm out of this
Landing
ship.
gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Let's say that was an example of how not to play the game. Let's go to the commodities market before I lose my fucking mind. 106, okay, so not quite enough to cover the amount to Owlin. I've only lost about 60 credits. Still got 2,022,000 to go, so you know I'm alright. Anyway, I had enough of the Eagle, so let's go through our stored ships. There's my Asp. And let's go out in that. At least I can actually do something in that fucking thing. So here we are now in the Asp with the Eagle stored away, and if the Eagle carries on the way it has been, it can fucking stay there. Now I need to remind myself what my Asp has. Yeah, I haven't bought any new weapons for it at all, My power usage is fine. Including the fucking shield generator that's gone all the way back to 1 again. Or cargo hatch rather. Right, so I think my next priority for this ship is some weapons, I think. I'll need to have some kind of defense. And some more upgrades would be handy, particularly the frame shift drive. I remember, oh yeah, and of course the cargo racks, I desperately want to upgrade to them. Money is getting tight, I don't know what to take. So, let's just quickly check. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, I can't see here because, oh, it's done this again. It bloody did this last time. It's now frozen here, I cannot do anything about it, so I've got to save and exit. And then start again. As you can see, Beta 3, just like Beta 2, has brought in a whole load of bugs that were never there in previous versions. So, and I fucking hate it when that happens, because there's really no reason for it. Fully laden, I can go 11.13. This place really won't have anything, yeah, a multi-cannon. A gimbaled one, but yeah. Now I've upgraded the power plant, which was fine. I upgraded the thrusters to the top. No, I didn't upgrade the fuel tank. So cargo racks, oh yeah, I've upgraded the shield generator, but I've got to be careful with that. I can't go over 560 or that shield generator is going to be useless. Now of course, if I upgrade these two so that there are 264s, I'll be well over the maximum. Nothing in them. And only the basic discovery scanner. Yeah. So I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay, well I think I'll go to sticks then. See what I can take with me to there. Probably not a lot. I can take chemicals. What kind? Mineral oil. Right. Well, we'll see if there are any missions. Django Dock, no. Freeport. Dahan and Owlin. None of them are going to sticks. Typical. Right. What was it I could take in? Mineral oil, wasn't it? I'm sure I'll get more for food. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna take food. Fill her up. So, 102,000 on spent on food there. Sticks is locked in, yep. Right. Let's go. And I want to upgrade friendship drive before I upgrade anything else or add weapons, simply because it's the most expensive single upgrade still left to do. I seem to recall it's a B that I'll need.
Scan detected.
Because of the A-grade thrusters I've got on this thing, I'm moving faster than I was in an Eagle. I think.
Drive charging.
Moving faster than I was in a Sidewinder, that's for sure. Right, to hub it is, and oh, what a surprise, we're going the wrong way. Now I doubt this place will have the frameshift drive upgrade that I want, so what I will do, I think it's time to move away from this area that I'm always hanging around and go to some of the other core systems. Who knows, I may actually find something there. If it turns out that I will need to start doing some exploration, I may buy a third ship and dedicate that to exploring, in which case it will be a Cobra. And I think you now need two different types of scanner, because as well as the Discovery scanner where we've got the basic one, I think you also need a surface scanner that I found available, and without that I don't think you can scan any of the actual planets that you pick up. So if that's right, then it's a bit of an unnecessary expense. So I only hope that exploration now pays a lot better than it used to.
Request granted.
At least I remember to actually send the docking request this time.
Scan detected.
One up here.
Landing gear deployed.
My landing is as good as ever.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
There's another reason why I want the better frameshift drive. 659 credits for that trip. Well, I am going to make a profit, but it's a pretty pathetic one given how much I spent. 114 is it per ton? So I've made 8,664, which seems decent, but that's out of a sale of 111,340. That's a really crap profit margin. Okay. Taking those there was clearly not the greatest idea I've ever had. I'm starting to think that this broadcast was not the greatest idea I've ever had. I'm doing absolute shite in this one. Anyway, let's see what they have in the outfitting. I think we can all guess what they've got, but you never know. Now the only thing I really need, well it's not the only thing, but the main thing I really need is the frameshift drive, above all else. Right, C5 is not ideal, but it will make a difference. So I'm going to have you I do believe that means I don't need to restart. It's already got my new range. That though doesn't. The frameshift drive needs to be reset to power 5. Right, tell you what I'll do. Let's just recheck. Right, outfitting. 15.85 fully laden. Let's save and exit just to be sure. Right, and now start her up again. Seems that beta 3 is a lot more stop-start than beta 2 was. Not intentionally. The other thing is beta 3 seems to take a hell of a lot longer to load. There we are. Right, now let's see what's here. out 15.85. Okay, so it doesn't need that restart. So at last they've sorted that bit out. That's something. So power plant C, thrusters A, frameshift drive C, life support, power distributor. Let's see if there's a better power distributor here. Not a single class 4. I need a class 4. No, they haven't got any. Fucking hell. Okay, B5 sensors may be alright, but I'm not having 32 tons of fucking sensors, thank you very much. D5. 8 tons. And better range. Not so good on the power draw, but I'm fine for power. Alright, I'll have you. Okay, let's check out their cargo racks. Well, they've got a 16, they've got a 32, and that's all they've got. This game really does know how to get in your fucking tits, doesn't it? Okay, what about a 3? What a shock. They don't have a fuel scoop for a 3, and yet they had it for a 1 or a 2 not half hour ago when I was here in a fucking Eagle. Now that I'm here in a ship where I could fit it, no. Yes. You know that feeling you get when you've been playing a game and you suddenly think, I really don't like it anymore. Yeah, I'm starting to get that way. Right, where are we? Oh yeah, because I lost so much mass from upgrading the sensors, my range has improved a bit. That's not so bad. Now I'm down to less than 1.5 million. That, yeah. I do want to get some better weapons. I need them. Can I afford the same weapons that I had in my last which was dual beam lasers, and they were overcharged and they were gimbaled, and that's these. And everything else was overcharged multi-cannons, again gimbaled. Gimbaled, but they're not overcharged. Yeah, I haven't fucking got the overcharged ones. Or if they have, no, they haven't. What have they got in the way of class 2s? Do they have the turrets that I had in Beta 2? They've got a plasma accelerator. Can't afford 2 of those though. There's the Class A fragment cannon that I used to have on my Cobra. Scatter spray, that's not good. Well, it's a gimbaled one, that multi-cannon. And it is a Class 2. I guess finding turreted ones is going to be tricky at the best of times, isn't it? That one? Oh, that's a fixed mount one, I don't want that. Gimbal mount. So it's not the overcharged, but it will do. Right, okay, here's what I shall do then. We shall get the overcharged beam lasers for this slot. And this slot. I forgot to double check, but they are the gimbal ones I got, aren't they? Yes. Right. Now, for these small hard points, the gimbaled multi-cannon. Not the one I want the overcharge, but well, this one, same thing. Yeah. Oh, at last they fixed the graphic on that. The slot now opens, and then on the medium hard points, I would really like those turrets, but they haven't got them, so we shall get the class 2 gimbals instead. There they are. Yep, one of you. And one of you. Shit, where you gone? I don't want a mining laser. Multi-cannon, fixed mount. Multi-cannon, gimbal mount. There we go. Right. I think we can safely say we've got some nice gear on there. Certainly taking the power usage up a fair bit. Right, now, utility mounts. I want a heat-sink launcher for sure. I didn't really want it placed there actually, now that I think about it. Let's have a look. Have they got point defense turret? Of course they don't. I need it, so no, they're not going to have this. And they don't. So, I'll get the ECM then. I've never used this, so I have no idea how to use it, because this is another new part for Beta 3, which means it probably doesn't work. Anyway, now the point defense turret I will want somewhere. It doesn't really matter where I fucking put it, does it? Right, heatsink launcher goes there, because with the beam lasers I think I'm going to need it. Now I need a slot left open for point defense, because the ECM only means it doesn't, well, it loses its lock, it doesn't destroy them. I guess I could go with the old kill warrant scanner and make a few extra credits if I ever remember to use the fucking thing. Okay, right, so the empty slot there is for the point defense turret. Well, that's a fair few upgrades bought, to put it mildly. I still haven't finished, because I want fuel scoops, and of course there's none here, and I want a shield cell, and there's none here. So the two things I want they don't have. There's a revelation. Right, well, let's at least get the modules and everything sorted out. So, thrust at 2, should I know, 2, weapons at 3. cargo hatches again moved to 1. It should be at 5. Fucking save it. Sort that out, you fucking pricks. Life support at 1. Power distributor at 4. That's 5. Multi-cannons 3. Sensors. Oh yeah, I upgraded them, so yeah, right, I'll let them off. ECM at 4, heat sink launcher at 4, kill warrant scanner at 4, and that is it. Right, fire groups. And right, my utilities. It looks like the ECM is automatic. That's good, I like that. Right, heatsink launcher will do at 1, kill warrant scanner will be at 2, and then the basic discovery scanner in its own group. Think we're all set? We are all set. Right, now let's look for a trade route. Rakapilla. That's another industrial. I'm at an industrial here, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, that's Arcturus. Well, there's a few people saying that that place was fucked. Someone help me, where do I go? Where do I go? I'll tell you what I really want to do is find some Imperial systems. Apparently there are some. There must be some because you can buy an Imperial ship. I've no idea what direction to go though. That looks like an unknown there. Yeah, it is. Oh, weird. Oh, that's an agricultural. Surely I've got some stuff I can take there. And that looks like there are quite a few new systems. Could they be Imperials? Well, I'm going to go in that direction anyway, so let's see, shall we? Right. There's not going to be any missions that are weird, not from here. So, commodities market. What can I take that a system like there will need? Crop harvesters. Yeah, crop harvesters. I'll tell you what, I'll take a bit of a mixture. Alright, so let's take 10 of them. Power generators, well they're bloody cheap here, so let's 10 of them. Mineral extractors are going to be no good at a agricultural one. Water purifiers might be though. 10 of them. Well, I'm somewhere that sells basic medicines at an extremely cheap price, so take 10 of those. I can't imagine an agricultural place wanting computer components. Right, well in that case, we'll get another 10 of 3 of them and 6 of the 4th. Well, power generators are cheap, so yeah, that'll be 10 of those. Water purifiers are also cheap, so another 10 of those. And the crop harvesters are the expensive things, so only 6 of those. There we go. So, with the cargo hold full, we still have just over 1 million. Let's check out Weird and see if they've changed the interior to that anymore. It looked fantastic in Beta 2. I mean, it looked great in Beta 1. In Beta 2 it looked amazing. See what they've done to it in Beta 3. Now, don't worry if you're thinking that, you know, by arming this ship means I'll be taking it into combat. I'm not, well, at least not intentionally. If I'm interdicted, I'll try to escape it, but if I can't, well, at least I've got the means of defending myself.
Frame shift charge detected.
Mr. Vorden is a master, and yet he's travelling in a Sidewinder. Makes you wonder what he's a master of. See, once again, the leaving at walking pace thing is still going on.
Scan detected.
Alright, left the no fire zone. You should be leaving the Maslox area soon, or now. You fucking arsehole. So now the fucking galaxy map is knackered again. Okay, no it isn't. But I have to go to this fucking place first. So I have to go to BD plus 47 21 12. Which is an extraction. Hang on, what did that say about it? Security low. Means there's a chance I might get some arseholes trying to attack me. Oh well,
Drive charging.
you may get some combat after all. Yeah, I won't want to push it. I've got a load of bloody cargo in this thing and I really don't want to lose it.
4, 3, 2,
1. Very red. Right. What's the docking station here? Oliver's, that's it. Slow down? Fuck off. Now I'll start to slow. There you go, the stuttering not so much a case of frames per second as seconds per frame. I'm I'm going so slow here. If there's a ship around me, I'm sure that they're going to interdict me. No.
Request granted.
Everything I've taken is for an agricultural system, and now I'm about to dock at a fucking industrial. So this is almost certainly going to be a total fucking waste of time in terms of trying to get some kind of profit.
Scan detected.
Observed minimum clearance distance.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, you think that sort of needs a bit of seeing to.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I really... I don't know, I did get a frameshift drive, didn't I? It's still fucking expensive. Well... pushed the wrong fucking button again. Mind you, this doesn't give me much in the way of hope that there's going to be any upgrades here. Right. See what happens here. Crop harvesters. Yeah, I'll lose on them. I certainly won't lose on those though. Or those. Okay, well I'll sell them. 247 per tonne on those. So just under 5,000 profit. Just over 12,600 sale. I'll sell these. 146 is not fantastic, but it's a profit, and at the moment I'll take that. Yep. And I'll definitely sell these. I'm going to more than double my money on them.
Be aware of oncoming traffic in the atmosphere.
Okay, so when I said that landing an industrial system was probably going to be a waste of fucking time because they won't want anything I've got, what I meant was this is probably the best place to come because they want a hell of a lot of the stuff that I'm carrying with me.
Fly smart, fly safe.
But they don't have a lot that I can then take on. Looks like I'll just have to take my crop harvesters to weird. Right, well there is weird, so I can definitely go there. So many of these systems don't have any description. I may need to do some exploring. So let's see. I've got weird locked in. It's unlikely, but let's see if they do have any anything here, and we'll check the bulletin board as well. Light cargo must meet weird. As a one. Vulnerable Cooperative, that's where we're going. So actually right, before we check into that in any more detail. Alright, first we'll see, do they have the point defence? Yes they do, there you go. Alright. I should now be pretty safe from missiles and that, the ECM and the point defence. Now, what was it I wanted? Alright, upgrade me discovery scanner. Well, so much for that idea. If I want refineries, I'm alright. If I want anything else, fuck off. Yeah, saying to me that, you know, I didn't have the fire group for it, but I don't need a fire group for it. Right, now then, bulletin board. Where are the weird ones, and are they all for Vonneberg? Yes they are. 41 minutes, no problem, I'll take that. Now one of these was for Vonneberg, wasn't it? 32 minutes, yep, take that. What about that one? As a man. None to come. That's it. Okay. Right, well, destination is locked in. We've got a couple of missions, so we'll definitely make a profit on this run. But we also have the crop harvesters still as well, so... Now of course, the game will fuck up when I go to pay or go to collect me payment for doing these missions, but at least now we're expecting it.
Landing gear retracted. Frame shift charge detected.
Not fucking frame shifting, you shut up. Okay, now he did frame shift. Right, here we go.
Drive charging.
Whoa! Okay, that sun is either extremely huge or we come out of hyperspace bloody close to it. Ah, here we go, Vonneberg Cooperative, which is not that far away. Right, here we go. Now, if we can try and catch up with that escape vector, which is there, and keep it in our sights long enough, we can escape the interdiction that they're attempting. And it looks like, yeah, we've done it. Now we're facing the wrong way as a result, but we are carrying on. And we don't have the interdiction to deal with. So that is one of the new features in Beta 3. and I am a big fan of it actually. I like the fact that we now have the chance to avoid interdictions. It means those people who thought they could happily piss everybody off by interdicting them, now that they have the chance to interdict players, you're not guaranteed to do it at all. Which is a real shame. Right. No, so we appear right at the back of the fucking thing.
Request granted.
There we go. And it's looking pretty much like it did in Beta 2. Which is by no means a bad thing. I think it still looks absolutely fantastic. Like, that is superb.
Landing gear deployed.
It looks like I'm on a much larger docking
successful.
bay, docking
Engines
pad, whatever you want to call it. Right, we'll refuel. It's not as expensive as the last one. It's not saying much though. Right, so now let's get ready for this to fuck up. Yeah, there we go. So now we restart and hope that we can deliver both of them. Because if it does it for every single one, then fucking hell, what's it going to be like when you find a system where you take, like, 20 or 30 odd of them, like I was doing before. I'm trying to stay calm. So we've got 2,371 for that, and all that's just for 334 credits. Big fucking deal. Alright, commodities market. Yeah, gonna make a nice lot on that. 637 per tonne. See, I knew I should have got more than 16. Right, so we're up to 1,092,063. Now let's see what, if anything, they have here in the outfitting. First of all, let's see if they... no. Okay, what about better pet? No. Oh, okay, they do have a life support. It's the best one I could have. I really don't want to be paying 443,000 for fucking life support. It's not that vital, for fuck's sake. It only keeps you alive. Right, let's try this. Oh, fucking hell, they ain't got much here at all. Got D6 shield generator. That would certainly do a better job than the one I've got at the moment, but it says I can't fit it. But as far as fuel scoots, planetary scanners and surface scanners, no. Right, well, I'm not entirely sure where to go next. Actually, I'll tell you where I do need to go, and that's to the Kazi. I am absolutely dying for a piss. So, I think... I mean, we have been going for over an hour and a half now. I think that's a good place to end this. Certainly a decent enough docking station to end it. So, yes, you've seen the good and the bad of Beta 3, really. It does have some stupid problems with, you know, disconnecting you because you're trying to get the payment for a mission you're doing. But I mean, graphically, you know, it's better than Beta 2. This docking station looks every bit as good as it did in Beta 2, with the improved graphics on top of it, so it's top notch. You've seen that owning multiple ships works. It's just that getting the upgrades for any of them is still a ridiculously, you know, wild stab in the dark, because you have no idea, you know, if anywhere is going to have the part you want. It's blind luck, and that is fucking ridiculous still. But the effects on the interdictions are new, and I like the fact that you can now try and escape them, especially as I've been able to escape about the last 4 or 5 I've had, including this one that I finally got to show on a video. So that brings this to an end. Anybody who missed it because of the almighty fuck up at the start will be able to watch it on YouTube as usual. Same with if you missed any of the beginning. So yes, that's it for now. This is Commander Lucosa in the ASP at Vonnerberg Cooperative in the Weird System, saying or signing off. Oh, it's a communist system. I didn't notice that before. Rather handy, with me sitting here with me Soviet Union t-shirt, and now I'm in a communist state. Couldn't have worked out better. It's where I feel at home. Anyway, yes, this is Commander Lucosa signing off.